Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Badgers ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. So the Redhawks offense will go on the attack first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave with Jesse going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
To the air, it's Finn. This time it's complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Looking left. Hauls it in. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. The Redhawks with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Rushes on him. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And the Redhawks will punt it away on 4th down.
And it's hard to imagine starting a game any better than this defense has. 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game. Something that they pride themselves on. If they get you in these types of situations, they can pin their ears back and get after. They've got multiple guys that can be a factor when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You're seeing that very early here in this game.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Good surge up front, give him 4 out to the 18. Let's take just a moment here and talk about Wisconsin. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Badgers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air, it's Edwards. Here's a heat. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Get it out on the screen. At the 45 on its way. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires left. He's got it. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Complementary offensive football, finding just enough balance, and Wisconsin quarterbacks have always done a great job staying within their system.
Stay within the system, stay within yourself, know when to chuck the football. But more importantly, what do you got to do, Reese? You got to take care of the football. Play action, make those plays, but don't put the ball in harm's way.
Working that left side now. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Looking to fire. Big fella moving. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Oh, they're after him. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many first downs. You've gotten...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
What you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Back to throw, it's Finn. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Takes the handoff. It's Tracy. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Red Hawks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And the Badgers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Trying play action. Slings it downfield. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Here's the pressure. Grab near the sticks. It's Anthony. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
Defense is locked in this game so far. They've been shutting this offense down. I think one of the biggest reasons why is they are not letting this running back do anything in this game. They are trying to make them one-dimensional. They're being physical close to the line of scrimmage. They've had a really good game plan. They are executing beautifully.
And the Badgers lining up, just needing a few top inches on third down. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Got the first down, looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Badgers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Grabbed over the middle, it's Mason. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll line up for a second down play. To the air, it's Edwards. A little release to the back. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Badgers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll run for it on third and short. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit them up top. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Might as well give it to him again. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. It's complete. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Wants to fire on second down. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to pass. It's Finn. Got his man on the right. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Redhawks decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got the back over the middle. Still on his feet at the 45. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got it in the middle. It's Mason. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys on the field. String first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Mason. Touchdown, Wisconsin! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well. Offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Madison. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move.
Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball and get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Badgers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now the play fake. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Got a man, it's Ballard. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man downfield. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on first and 10. Looking for a man. It's Finn. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a first and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Touchdown, Redhawks! The offense cashing it in on that drive. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. And after that last score, this is just a two-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Leaves it with the running back. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, well, he is hard to bring down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires on the move. It's caught downfield. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. They'll try the run. At the 35, he's open. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. Line getting set on 2nd down. To throw, it's Finn. Under fire. He's got him. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. And his throw is incomplete.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Sure hands, it's Anthony. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drives the back and leaves it on the option. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Badgers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking down the middle. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So we open the final period with a third down play. Leaves it with the back. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. Makes a catch, 1st down and maybe a lot more.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Throws for the tight end. Got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Bought a little time, lets it go. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. They'll bring him down at the 15-yard line as he made some hay after picking off that pass. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback adapting. Across the 25, he's got room. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Now on 1st down from the 28. He'll keep it himself. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. The Red Hawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Caught behind the line. It's Tracy. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab, plenty for the 1st down. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And the Red Hawks are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Russell. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Looking to throw, it's Finn. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Touchdown, Miami. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They want that clock to run. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. Timeout called here by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Badgers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the lone running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Badgers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
I know you took a loss on 1st down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. NC State delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the ACC. Trust me when I say the party is on in Raleigh. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. To the air. It's Finn. Complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Complete in the middle. Gashes the heart of the knee. Touchdown, Redhawks. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ballgame. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the